Depending on when you're watching this, we've either just hit or are about to smash through the magical 10,000 subscriber mark. That's right, 10,000 legends all tuning in to hear me waffle on about games as I toss in a bit of banter. According to Boffins, that puts us in the top 1.75% of all YouTube channels, which is rather epic. Now, jokes aside for a moment, I'm genuinely gobsmacked. I mean, you lot not only subscribe, but actually keep watching. Either I'm doing something right, or you're all sadists for punishment. Either way, I bloody love you for it. I've never been big on channel updates, because let's face it, no one wants to hear a load of pointless crap clogging up their feed. But seeing as we've hit this milestone and the community's growing faster than a teenager's search history, I reckon it's time for a proper chin wag. So, put the kettle on, grab yourself a cuppa, and let's have a natter about what's next for the Cockney Gamer channel. So 10,000 subs then. That's 10 times the population of the Vatican, minus the pedos of course. It's a number that blows my tiny mind, and I can't thank you enough for your support. For those of you who don't know the backstory, I kicked off this channel back in May 2022 when the world was still recovering from that COVID shite. I was bored stiff going through my own YouTube subs, and I thought, where's the bloody banter in gaming reviews? Everything was either bone dry or corporate. It made me want to gag Sasha Grey style. Unless you were into Let's Play or following the big dogs, there wasn't really much for us lot who love simulators and niche games but still wanted a laugh. So that was my calling, a channel where you can get honest reviews with a side of piss taking, but for games you don't normally associate with that type of thing. I've always believed you can be straight with people without sounding like you're reading off a press release, and let's be real, mainstream gaming journalism these days is a load of old bollocks. You've seen the state of some reviews, games hyped to the moon, only for them to turn out completely broken. Now let's clear the air on something too, how I actually fund the channel. I'm not rolling in cash or taking backhanders from game devs. Here's the truth of it. This channel's a labour of love, not a money spinner. I've got a full-time 9 to 6 job, a wife who spends like she's auditioning for the Real Housewives, and 2 kids who think money grows on trees. Expense-wise, I'm shelling out about $150 a month on Adobe, Game Pass, music subscriptions, and buying games to review. Income-wise, I'm making around $160 a month on a good day. So as you can see, I'm hardly raking in it. This is more of a break-even operation, minus the occasional splurge on PC upgrades that I pretend are essential, of course. Now, let's talk about what's next. First up, the logo's getting a makeover. The current one, be honest with you lads, it's a bit too close to Pac-Man for comfort, and the last thing I need is some lawyer crawling up my arsehole with a copyright claim. So I'm working on something new, still pixel art style, still proper Cockney gamer, the same colours, but unique enough that I don't get sued. I'm also setting up a little merch shop, nothing fancy, just mugs, hats, t-shirts for those who want to rep and support the channel. For every item sold, I'll make a cheeky, $3-5 per item, which goes straight into buying more games to review. Again, I share that number purely for transparency, and I won't ever plug this like some crazed lunatic. It will simply be a link in the video description going forward, and that is that. As for community engagement, I'll be using the community tab a bit more, posting updates and asking you lot for your lovely views on what the next video topic or item should be. I've also been toying with the idea of a Discord channel. Let me know if you're up for it, but bear in mind, running a Discord is a bit like babysitting on steroids, so I tread here with a little caution, but if the hunger is there, I'll 100% do it. To wrap it up then, I just want to say a massive thank you. You lot are the best community I could ask for. Whether you agree with my takes or not, you keep the conversation going, and that means the world to me. So here's my promise back to you. I'll keep the reviews honest, the banter filthy, and the laughs rolling. You've built this channel as much as I have, and I'm proper grateful for every single one of you. That's enough of the mushy bollocks for one day. Cheers to 10,000, and let's hope for another 10 soon. Love to you all, Reggie.